Okay, microphone on. Recording. Recording is on. Alright, guys. I'm making a little mini series. This one's called Win Your Lane in 10 Minutes. Sometimes it goes on to 12, but for the sake of a title length, we're going with 10. So it's usually around 10 minutes we start winning. So what are we playing here? We're playing Soraka, and my ADC is Lucian. We're playing into Tristana Nautilus. So let's go over just game plan, general game plan. I've already built in my head a game plan, what's going to happen. Eventually, I'm already thinking that I'm going to get hooked. It's going to happen. It always happens. If you're playing against Nautilus, there's really low chance that you're going to get out of the game not being hooked. Okay, so you need to have a game plan for when you do get hooked. My game plan that I'm developing in my head at this very moment, while we're all just kind of like sitting in the jungle, is that I'm not going to focus on Nautilus. If I get hooked, I'm going to focus on Tristana. So I grabbed that little key right there. Pretty proud about that. So I'm going to speed this up. It's just standard leash. It's no threat. Lucian ends up taking the long way around because he's been hurt before. So we get that leash off. We'll go into normal speed here. I kind of want to stop Tristana from taking these 3 CS, but it's not going to work out. I almost need a hook because of it, but I have really good spacing. So get a little poke on Tristana. She gets some poke on me. I'm a little bit more tankier than she is, though, just because of my my runes. Got bone plating. I really like bone plating on Soraka. It works out really, really well, especially with support. Okay. So this positioning here, I really like. Just tagging Tristana over and over. I eat a Q. Tristana can't follow up on it because she's kind of like half HP. She's level 1. She doesn't really have anything to go in on. So Not throws a Q out there for basically nothing. And I'm just playing tight with Lucian. Don't want to be too far ahead, too far apart from him. I eat another Q. Tristana goes in. As soon as Tristana goes in, I drop that silence field because I know that's my mental game plan. Silence Tristana, stop her from using skills. Now, if Lucian ignores the Nautilus has basically fulfilled its purpose here, right? Once you land Q with Nautilus and your target gets away, I'm the target. I got away. I flashed out. Lucian heals. Tristana's silenced. And if you're 1v1ing, let's say this is a straight 1v1, right? Because Lucian, if he's smart, he's going to go after the ADC. You're Lucian, you have all your skills, you have full mana, full HP. Tristana has half HP. She's silenced. She can't do anything but auto attack. Lucian ends up following up on a really good setup. And it was a really good setup because I poked her down to half HP before she engaged, right? So even though I flashed away, I still kind of stayed in the fight. I landed a Q and an auto on Tristana. And what I want you guys to take away from that is you don't always have to run away when you're getting attacked. You can kind of back up and come back in the fight. You don't have to back up all the way under tower just because you're getting beat up a little bit. Yeah, I took some damage. I stayed in the fight. I landed some shots. It worked out. Lucian got fed. So what I really want to do here, me personally, I want to push up, get some money. I want to cause some damage. Tristana comes back a little quick. Lucian's not for that, so I back up. So right now we're up almost 4 minutes. We're doing fairly good. 4 minute. Let's see score check, right? Lucian's up a kill. He's up 6 CS. He's still got a potion on him. Pretty good. This right here, let's check their positioning. Tristana just came back from lane. Lucian's missing a bit of health. Tristana is pushing forward a little aggressively, and I'm noticing it right here, but let's see if I notice it in game. So I kind of want to go out and poke. I'm trying to bait out this Q from Nautilus. If I bait the Q, we're in business. Okay, ended up landing that Q on Not. It's a little dangerous here. It's definitely a little dangerous, and this is the danger. This is what I see. Tristana engaging on my ADC. So what do? I toss my heal. Airy lands on Lucian, giving a little overshield. And now it's time to go in on Tristana. Nautilus a little useless here. If he throws his hook, he's going to hit a minion. Even if he's in free space trying to aim down Lucian, it's not going to work. He has to basically walk on top of Tristana to get through to Lucian to melee him. So Nautilus a bit useless here. Okay, we end up landing the Q. I miss my silence field. Because what I thought was going to happen was Tristana was going to walk backwards. So usually if I think somebody's going to walk backwards towards a turret, I'll drop my AoE field behind them so that they walk into it and then they get rooted and silenced and all that shit. But it doesn't work out. Tristana dives forward. Lucian eats the bomb. And Tristana just kind of walks out here, which I'm okay with. I land one shot. I get rooted. I can't keep following up. But we're winning lane here. We're winning lane at 4 minutes. Tristana didn't do that much damage because she's a level down, I think. Or she was a level down when she engaged. Now she's super low HP with almost like a 70% mana bar. You know? And when you have like high mana and low HP, like you want to stay in the lane, but you know you really can't. So you're going to get backed up under tower a lot. So personally, I see this, I read this, and I want to push. I'm hoping Lucian can like push up to tower with me and just kind of kill him under tower. They're super low HP, man. Like, if we just get him under tower and fight him, we can win. Lucian doesn't want to do that, though. He wants to go put vision. So I'm still kind of poking. I'm keeping them from, like, regenning HP off their lifesteal, off that sword. What is it? Dorn's Blade. You want to stop that HP regen by just continuously harassing, right? So we baited the Q. When we bait the Q from Nautilus, that basically tells me we're in business, okay? If I bait that Q, he's useless. So I kind of want to stick around. I'm playing a little bit more aggressive than Lucian. Lucian's like pinging me, just being like, be careful. Like, I get it. You know, I get it. But right here, man, if we had wave, we could totally dive him. We could totally win. But it's low elo, guys. We're playing for low elo. A lot of shit that we could do is not going to happen. We're going to miss some skill shots for sure. But we just want to play... We want to play with their ADC. We want to help our ADC get fed. We're not playing for ourselves. We're playing for our boy. You know, he's not a duo. He's a random. But we want to play for them. We want to help them out. We want them to succeed. Their success is our success. We need to start seeing the game in terms of other people's success. When you're playing support, you want other people to be successful, and you want to facilitate that success in different ways. So we're backing up here. I end up being out. I end up resetting. So reset here, 4 times speed. We're at minute 6. Let's take a look at the score. 6.5 minutes. Lucian's up 44 to 23. He's basically got 22, 23 CS on Tristana. I got an assist. Lucian has a kill. So we're a little bit over Tristana right now, which is good. That's what I want. I want just like you take the small leads. Take the small wins. Take the small wins and mitigate your losses. Okay, so we're back to lane. Tristana's pushed all the way up. Nautilus isn't with her. Nautilus is putting vision down in the river. Whatever. He's trying to be a good support. I wouldn't recommend that you leave your ADC completely alone when they're pushed up like that, but, I mean, he does. He takes advantage of that lane priority. Okay. So now, this position, us being kind of like near our turret, I don't like this, because usual Nautilus players will hide in this bush, and with their Q, just by holding their Q, threatening it over my bush here, this big bush, they can kind of keep us pushed against our tower. But this Nautilus, not really great on positioning. I know that's the general Nautilus game plan, is to like land a Q, have Tristana go in. So what I want to do is I just want to keep baiting that hook. I want him to throw that Q out. I want to create an atmosphere where Nautilus feels comfortable throwing that Q out. Make him miss, make him pay. Make him miss, make him pay. Boom, the miss. I emote because I think it's funny that he missed. I get to walk up. Now, what's the danger here? My ADC fucking walked away because he saw some shit going on in the jungle that I didn't see, right? If these guys were smarter, if they were like any higher elo, dude, they don't even have to be that higher elo just to be a little bit smarter. I mean, they could have been gold, you know. If I was Nautilus and I was playing against this guy and I noticed the ADC walk out, what am I going to do? I'm going to flash. If I'm Nautilus, I'm going to flash on this Soraka. I'm going to root him. I'm going to press E to slow him down. I'm going to ignite so he doesn't like heal, you know, with any kind of pot or anything. Hopefully Tristana is smart and follows up and lands about right here with her jump. And then we go in and we kill this Soraka. But you know what, guys? It's low elo. That doesn't happen. They don't make those kinds of reads, which allows me to get away a little scot-free with that. So I finally interpret what's going on in the jungle. I move to go help. They don't really need my help. I end up throwing a pink ward in the pit here, and I saw this ward go down. I think Nautilus walked up warded. Good for Nautilus placing vision, but it's a little dangerous to leave his ADC like that. But it's okay. It worked out for him. He got his vision down. So J4 is right here, bro, and there's really nothing that's gonna happen to us that's dangerous as long as J4 is here. So it's at 8 minutes. The score's 7-3. My Lucian has 59 CS to the Tristana's 37. And we just kind of influenced that by poking her out of lane and making the Nautilus miss his Qs. And even if he hits the Q, I have a game plan for Tristana. So we're going to continue until we hit about 10 minutes. Now Lucian's just kind of snowballing that lead. He's got a small lead. He's just going to keep snowballing it. And that's what I want. That's what we want to do. Now, really, really soon, there's going to be a part where we get like 4-man dove, and you'll see how that turns out. I mean, you can look down here, and you'll see how that turned out. Alright, so I see that 4-man dive right here. We're too late. We're not going to make it back to the tower, guys. It's not going to happen. Somebody's going to die, okay? What do you do when you get 4-man dove? It's you and your ADC. You stay in the fight. This is where the mechanical skill of your right hand comes in. And you press your skills at the right time. You don't waste your skills, okay? Now, you guys see this, and you might think, oh shit, they're fucked. And you know what? We kind of are. That was my first thought too. I was like, you know what? There's no getting out of this. We're going to lose. What do? I keep focusing down Tristana, because she's the closest one, and she probably does the most damage, right? She does the most damage. But she's the earliest one that we can kill. We're going to slow this down. Lucian's running away, and rightfully so. He's kind of tripping out, but he sees that Tristana HP. I facilitated that low Tristana HP for him. You know, I poked out Tristana. He's able to get this kill. Now that bomb, I'm watching that bomb take on Lucian. As soon as he gets hit, I'm going to want to heal him. I'm going to want to keep him up in this fight, because if he dies first, man, I'm going to die. You know, there's no point with me being alive if Lucian's dead. So we want to focus Lucian, make sure he's being healed up. I'm kind of separated, but what am I going to do? I'm going to deal damage on what I'm getting attacked by, right? This Lucian has already found a pathway out somehow. Now, I kept enough damage on the Kindred. Kindred was such a moron. He should have gone for a Lucian kill. He thought he could pick up another one on the side, but my J4 was pretty close. Lucky for us, J4 was close, right? But I'm staying in the fight. As soon as J4 comes to engage the Kindred, I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I need to go save. Lucian. We're gonna go save Lucian. So Lucian busts R. He's running away. He's gonna get hit by the Mundo chair here, which is really unfortunate because it's gonna take him down to HP that's basically lethal. I flash forward to get my heal. He gets rooted, and then you can see Airy. You could see Airy land on Lucian, but no heal comes out of it, which is pretty bullshit because I think I saved him there. But it didn't happen. So I'm rooted. I get rooted here. There's no fucking choice. I have to stay in the fight. So I Q down. Look at that Q damage, dude. Look at that tick. That comes off Nautilus and Mundo. We get the Q down. They get jumped on. I throw an auto or two. And guess what? J4. J4 mops him up. J4 mops him up. It's now 9.5 minutes. Let's take a look at our score. Look at that J4, man. Just by hitting a triple kill like that, just by me staying in the fight, adding a little bit more damage on top of everybody's health bar, J4 ends up getting a triple. Lucian's up 2. Tristana has 0. Okay. Yeah, Mundo came down and fucking terrorized us. But look who we got up here. I mean, it's Darius, bro. You're gonna give up a free lane to Darius? Darius is gonna scale so fucking hard and just beat the shit out of your team. Like, it's not even worth it. It's really not even worth it. Mundo's losing so much here. Just for some, like, flank play that didn't even work out. So yeah, we all end up dead, but we come out better for it, right? Now, it's 9.5 minutes. We've got about 2 plates on them. They have 0 plates. It's 11-5. Total bot lane diff is 2-0 with what, 30, like a little bit less than 30, CS that Lucian is up. If you're the losing lane, you're the Tristana Nautilus. How do you feel? You're looking at the scoreboard. Scoreboard. How do you feel? You're like, damn, shit, we're losing lane. Even if we 4-man dive, we're 4-man diving this Lucian Soraka lane, and we're losing. We're feeding a triple kill. That's demoralizing. That's extremely demoralizing. So right here, I feel like we about closed this lane out. They barely even touched our tower. And Lucian is getting so damn confident that now he's up in Tristana's face. Because he knows he can deal that damage. Tristana, whatever, she really can't. So we're going to go to about almost 11 minutes here. That's when we make our next one. And by 10 and 11 minutes, you should be closing out. You can close out this lane. Doesn't mean you have to win the lane, but basically you're closing them out. You're just closing these 2 people out of their lane. Not a complete domination, but we've influenced the game to where their bot lane is not functioning properly, right? We've made their bot lane dysfunctional. Now we're adding damage. Thank God Lucian gets his W poke on Tristana. I hit a couple attacks on her. Now if you're Tristana and your Nautilus makes a Q hook on Soraka, and you're sitting around half HP with a full mana bar, are you going to feel confident about jumping in and fighting after you've already been beaten back like 2 times? You're not going to feel extremely confident about doing that kind of stuff. But it's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. I'm going to eat that Nautilus Q. Tristana is going to follow up. And we're going to slow it down here. Yeah, I got Q'd. Tristana's walking down. I'm not running away. I got a double silence. Lucian's adding a lot of damage. I get the root from the silence on Tristana. I keep attacking her because she's the one that needs to die. Lucian cleans it up. We are at 10:52, still in that 10-minute realm, and we basically closed out our lane. We're at a 5.5k gold disparity. Lucian's now up 3 kills to 0. Almost a 40 CS lead on Tristana. Why? Was Lucian making the pokes on the enemy team? Was Lucian taking the enemy Tristana down to half HP? Was Lucian baiting out the Q hook, the Q press from Nautilus? No. No, but the difference is he knew how to follow up on my attacks, which Lucian is a really good champion for following up. Now, I'd never want to play a hook support into another hook support because it just becomes like a dick measuring contest of who can land more hooks, right? And it's not fun for me. So I always try to counter like a hook support with a poke. And I don't poke out the support because he doesn't matter. He's so fucking useless. Look at how useless he is. He's probably here typing to his fucking Tristana. Like, oh, you suck. Get more CS, just win. Forehead. Doesn't work like that, guys. Support needs to enable these actions to happen. So, 13-6, we've already gone past our 10-minute frame, and we're going to close out the video right here. That's how you close out a lane, guys. We end up winning. They don't come back. And this Nautilus thinks everybody, he's going to type in chat, he thinks everybody on his team is basically dumber than he is. Everybody's losing except him. He doesn't think he's being a bad support, and that's the toxicity of being a support in 2020 right now. Most supports think they're doing a good job when they're really not. There's been pretty useless this whole game. Even though he's landed his Qs, nothing really comes of it because, I mean, I've been eating his ADC alive with my Qs and my auto attacks. So Nautilus, pretty terrifying if you allow him to be. If you allow Nautilus to be terrifying. But if you know how to play around him, you can still eat his hooks without dying, you know? I used to dread playing against Nautilus, but now I kind of understand his playstyle a little bit more. And it's an obvious playstyle that most players will fall into. Um, and most players try to cheat playing Nautilus by getting like Moby boots or the boots of mobility, or they try to go Predator. They try to like come up on you real quick, hit you with the Q, but all that does is just put you out of position. So yeah, Nautilus can be overpowered, but I mean you have to have some type of synergy with your ADC. So 10 minutes, 11 minutes, basically closed out this lane. We're holding, how many drags are we holding? This is our first dragon. I mean, we end up cleaning up this dragon. That's easy. Right, that's easy. And you know what? If you're going to give a mountain dragon to a team that has Darius on it, you're probably not going to be, you're not going to be doing too good in the late game there. Look at that Darius, man. That Darius is fucking fearless now. Alright guys, we're closing out this video. Thanks for watching. We'll be uploading more stuff on how to, basically how to play support, low elo. How to climb low elo. Most of us are hard stuck. Iron, bronze, silver, gold, like, it happens, guys. Sometimes we lose our way. We can't climb as easy as other people. But it comes down to little tiny mistakes that either we make and we don't correct, or mistakes the enemy makes and we don't capitalize on. Okay? So, capitalize on enemy mistakes. If you make a mistake, you get hit with the Q from Nautilus. How do you mitigate it? Silence their ADC. Don't take any more damage. That's my Soraka, one lane in 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys next time.